All right. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm out here living my life, getting to this chili with a modest 2-bitch rotation. I got the crib and a few toys. I'm doing okay at 34. A bad bitch from my past, from my college days. A bitch that was on me, but I never fucked. Reached out to me on the gram. Jumping in the DMs. I haven't heard or seen this bitch in 10 years. We talked on the phone and the bitch told me how she was married to a detective and that all her shit was falling apart and she wanted to link up. She's flying in a few days to do some business out here. A bitch made all these confessions to me, like she's always wanted to marry me and this and that. I agreed to link up with this bitch, but I'm really good though. Would you link up with a bitch like this? Is it out of pocket linking up with a married bitch? All right. Hey, man, you know, it's always a beautiful thing to catch up with some motherfuckers, you know, after an extended period of time, you know, conversating, catching up on life, vibing and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's always a beautiful thing to link up with a bad bitch for lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever the fuck it is, and just have an exchange of ideas and conversation and energy, you know what I mean? It's always beautiful, you know. But you ain't gotta fuck, though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta fuck. But, see, I know that, you know, a lot of times, you know, when you put yourself in the environment with those energies present, you know what I'm saying? You having a nice dinner meal and, you know, you got somebody over there that you always wanted to fuck and you ain't never fucked them and they here and, you know what I'm saying, all you got is space and opportunities, you know, you're saying you're gonna take it down. You know, my thing is this. I'm not committing no adultery. You feel me? No adultery. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck the bitch. If you link up with a bitch, do not fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You know what I mean? And, you know, the fact that her husband is a detective, you know what I'm saying? You really want to be platonic, you know what I'm saying? And be like, be on some platonic shit. And I would assume, and I hate to say this, man. I would assume that automatically, like, you know, her husband know what she doing. You know what I'm saying? I would assume automatically that her husband know everything she doing. So I would really make sure, like, I'm not touching this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We could do a platonic conversation, but I'm not touching this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the BossMack, you know, a lot of people hear the BossMack talk like this, and they be like, BossMack, man, I'm taking it down. Fuck all that bullshit, man. This bitch is choosing, da-da-da-da. You scary, this and that. The BossMack is afraid of God. You know what I'm saying? The BossMack is afraid of God. You know what I'm saying? No adultery. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if the bitch say the nigga whooping her ass and torturing her and burning her with fire. You know what I'm saying? And I'm her savior. As long as she married to that nigga, I'm not touching that bitch. You feel me? Because of adultery. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. It's bad luck. None of y'all niggas, nobody could tell me nothing different about that. You understand me? Bad luck. Niggas have magic bad luck when they be doing adultery. And then motherfuckers be acting like they don't understand how all this bad luck is happening. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Cat? I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers. They ain't hearing me, though. They ain't hearing me. Even my cat know. Y'all motherfuckers tripping, man. I'm not doing no adultery, man. You know what I'm saying? And I would tell that bitch that, too, man. I'd be like, listen, sit down and do dinner with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I would be looking great. You know what I'm saying? I'd be smelling good. I would take her to a fine dining experience. I would tell a bitch about all my memories and the greatness, and then I'd be like, damn, that's too bad. I mean, you know, I do not commit adultery. Let a bitch know. I don't do adultery, but, you know, we friends here eating. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be like, hey, man, shit, man, I already got a 2-bitch rotation. You know what I'm saying? And these are some young bitches, and they be wearing me out, man. I don't have energy like that. You know what I'm saying? So I already got a 2-bitch rotation. But I'm very happy to see you. You look great. You look great. I don't do the adultery. Now, if you get a divorce, you know, that opens the door to the possibility. That's not saying I'm fucking with you because you was a different bitch. I don't know who you are. It's been 10 years. I didn't know you back then, bitch. You just look good, and it was a possibility. But you know, if you get a divorce and then you come back out here, I'm open to, you know, we can hang out and see what it do. I can't guarantee nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if your pussy good. I don't know nothing about you, bitch. I don't know. But, I mean, you look good. You look good, bitch. I love you. But I'm not doing no adultery at all. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it feels good. Hey, man, y'all know it feels good, you know, when it's a bitch that you wanted to fuck with back in the days, and you look over there and she jumping up and down going, hey, don't you remember me? And you go, yeah, bitch, I remember you, bitch. And then she want to hang out, and she confessed that she always wanted to fuck. To me, that's enough. To me, the BossMack is weird. The BossMack is weird. I could plug victory from that. Just hearing a bitch say that I will feel a sense of, okay, yeah, I always knew I was that nigga, and bitch, you should have chose back then. And I could take joy from that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, I be tripping, man. Sometimes, man, you know, shit be sounding good. Shit be sounding intriguing. I'ma fly in. I always wanted to fuck the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to fuck the shit. The bitch saying, I always wanted to fuck the shit out of you. And then that supersede the logic of this bitch is really married right now. This is adultery. You know what I'm saying? My shit smooth. My shit running smooth and peaceful. This bitch attached to a whole detective over here, man. I don't know what type of timing he on, man. He could be like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, you know what I mean? So the way I would play that is, like I said, I greet a bitch with open arms. You know what I'm saying? We have a nice meal, and I would explain all the reasons why I can't fuck with a bitch. Starting with adultery and, you know, amen. It's adultery. I got a cool rotation right now. Everything working. Shout out to the chat. You know what I mean? What the chat talking about? Shout out to the BossMack. Stay majestic. What's up with it? BossMack with the morals. For 50K, let's go. Hey man, the bitch ain't. It don't sound like it was like no pimping. It sound like regular like. That sound like some I like you type shit. I remember you from college. I want to fuck type shit. You know what I'm saying? 50K is a whole lot. I mean, come on, man. 50K, man. We talking about pimping and shit. Nah. We just talking about regular shit. Erica, them kind. She on a mission, and the hubby definitely tracking his investment. What's he say? Them kind, not hearing none of that. She on a mission, and hubby definitely tracking his investment. Yeah, I'm not hey man, a detective, please, man. Shit, man.